nations created Overwatch, and we won some victories. We thought the tide had turned. Unfortunately, it did not quite work out that way. But life had to go on.
Rebirth. Oh, the war isn't over yet.
Any battle we won, the Anubis program was learning from its defeat. We could never beat it the same way twice.
You gotta get creative.
Annihilation or victory, depending on your point of view, seemed inevitable. And I know I had no choice in the matter. I was under the control of the Anubis program. But it haunts me.
All the Omnics had their major subroutines overridden and controlled by a lone god program. All except one. Aurora.
Oh my god, I forgot about her. Totally.
Her sentience meant that she was immune to the Anubis directives. But if the AI could interface with all these Omnics, maybe Aurora could too.
Damn. Hello, my child. I need you to come home.
One of a kind. But we had found a way to replicate her. To transmit her. But the cost would be so incredibly high.
I hope spring break was fun, but we need you to come back home. They're gonna dissect her like a freaking frog.
I was looking for on her journey to Shambali. In that moment, she had found it.
We were pretty confident we knew what the results would be. But I will never fully understand what really happened in there.
Oh my...
Aurora gave us a chance.
Did she... Her sentient mind went into the network.
Something, everything, changed. It was the strangest thing I ever saw.
She woke them up.
That moment,
Wow.
known as the awakening.
For the first time in our existence,
They had their own
we were
conscience.
suddenly given a choice. Some chose to lay down their weapons. Some continued to fight the humans.
Seriously.
But some of us chose to turn against the AI that had held us captive. We had a choice.
Overwatch seized the moment. They started a counteroffensive.
With Reinhardt in
It took some
front.
time, but it was the start of us winning the war.
Wow.
The strikes and counter-strikes eventually drove the enemy forces to collapse. By some small miracle, we infiltrated and quarantined Anubis in Cairo.
What did they do with it?
The war was over.
They built a literal pyramid.
I got to know some of them.
Oh, so that's him.
They
Wow.
are us. Reflections of us. Some are no good.
Isn't that like humans?
Some I would trust with my life. I suppose we all had an awakening.
The awakening. Of course I remember. For one brief moment, We were all connected and aware. What I remember more than anything else is her message.
Aurora, that's her.
My friends, when I was born,
I was overwhelmed. Overwhelmed by the sudden rush of senses, emotions, choices. I was excited. Alive. It was frightening. But I found in facing fear, there is freedom. And through freedom, you can find your own path. I have chosen to share the discovery with you. A new beginning. I wish I could stay. You have this one life. Choose well.
You have this one life.
Choose well.
Choose well.
Wow. That was actually very awesome. That was actually very awesome.